Hello everybody. So a few days ago I rewatched Logan, and basically in this video I'm just gonna do a review of the film because I feel like my last Logan review was kind of all over the place because I was still so sad about what happened at the end of the movie, but also so amazed by the visual effects and the cinematography and the fighting and everything else. But yeah, and speaking about Deadpool, so that teaser trailer that played before Logan, around 2 days after the film came out in cinemas, the trailer went up online. And I noticed that Stan Lee was in that trailer, but he wasn't there during the trailer at the movie theater, and I was like, wait, what? I would remember Stan Lee having a cameo, so I guess they just left that out and wanted the whole world to see it instead of just certain people that decided to watch the film. But anyways, for this review, I'm just gonna go through the characters. So I'm gonna start off with Caliban, and the reason that he seemed so familiar in the review I did last week was because he was actually in X-Men Apocalypse, only for a brief time. He wasn't there for that long. And I didn't even realize because it's a completely different actor, and Stephen Merchant did amazing as Caliban. It was still so sad at the end when he was beware the light, and then he sacrificed himself to try to help Logan and X-23 and all that stuff. Just a really interesting character. Obviously, we can't get more of him because he's dead now. Yeah. Moving on to Charles Xavier. So, the whole movie, I was kind of confused the first time I watched it what the Westchester incident was. And after the film, I found out that apparently he had one of those seizures at the school for gifted children, and yeah, he kind of killed the X-Men. When I watched the movie again, there were small details that if you were really paying attention, you could put the puzzle together and figure out that he kills them. But honestly, I wasn't being that spot on for any tiny thing happening in the film. But that's just really sad. I think it was that he injured around 400 to 600 people, but then he also killed some people. And the ending when he died and when X-24 killed him, but Logan was like, I didn't do it, please, I wasn't the one, you have to know that wasn't me. And then, again, I only thought that either Wolverine or Professor X was gonna die, not both of them. It's still just so sad how it's kind of him and Wolverine, near the end, and it's there's no one else other than Caliban, but he was only helping them out for a year, and it's all this time went by. Now moving on to X-23, Laura Kinney. I think I said that right. Again, her character was such a badass, and just watching her for the second time, during the whole movie I was like, okay, obviously she's a talented actress, but I'm pretty sure Daphne Keane, hopefully pronouncing that right, I'm not good with pronunciation, she definitely wasn't doing all the stunts. And then later on, I found out that actually some of the stunts, there was CGI. So, for example, with Hugh Jackman in the limo scene, when the bad guys came to his place to try to get Laura, they actually had a stunt double, and then they took Hugh Jackman's face, like CGI, and put it onto that stunt double, and you can't even like tell that there was CGI. It's amazing. And again, they did that with Daphne, with her badass X-23 scenes, and like you wouldn't even realize that, because I was really confused. I was like, okay, but like you can see her face, but is she like really also like not only a good actor but also like a real life badass? Because that would be amazing. And yeah, also again, during the second time while watching the movie, it was still so funny when all of a sudden she's just like talking and you don't expect that voice to be like so adorable from someone who's like so badass for most of the entire film. But yeah, and the ending. So when she was at Logan's grave, I was kind of confused what lines she was saying were like, oh, a brand sticks with you. And I realized that that was the kind of mini monologue from the film that she was watching with Charles while they were staying at the hotel. So there's that. Now to the final part, Wolverine, because this is supposed to be a short video, I'm just doing a quick recap, more details, and again, it's just so sad. No more Hugh Jackman, James Howlett, Logan, Wolverine, but this movie was honestly a great, like, last hooray. It's the perfect ending for him to exit the character without anything else, because you don't want to overdo it or else people might be like, ugh. But yeah, again, it's really sad because after he knows that Charles is dead and Caliban is dead, and even though he has his daughter, even though he only knows her, like, he knew her for just a week, you can obviously, like, tell that he has no one else close to him that want him to, like, make him keep on living. And it's just, when you think about that, then you think, oh yeah, the ending was kind of just like a self-sacrifice, because you know, like, he's only gonna get worse, and what's he gonna do? All the X-Men are gone, and now Charles is gone, and really he doesn't have like that much left, and it's just sad when you think about that. And also, I was like reading online how like X-24 is kind of everything that Wolverine like hated in himself, like the animal instinct, and I'm just like, oh. And then when they were fighting against each other, that was still badass. And the soundtrack for the film, amazing. I can't stop listening to. But yeah, it's so sad. Oh, I really hope that they have another film with her, because that would be amazing. Hopefully, if they do have another film with X-23, they don't end up being like, oh yeah, hey, since you're like so young, we're just gonna recast you. We're gonna have an older actress play your character. So yeah, but you can be in like some maybe flashback scenes. I don't think they would do that though. I really hope that they end up making another film with her. One final thing I'd like to add before I end this video, I'm kind of confused about the timeline, because I'm not so sure if it's actually the timeline after Days of Future Past, because in that, it was 2023, And Logan is set 6 years later in 2029. So for Hugh Jackman's character and Patrick Stewart's character to age that much in 6 years, and also with there haven't been any mutants born in around 20 years, I feel like it's probably set in a different timeline, not universe. I think I'm gonna make a video about that in the future. I'm not 100% sure, but anyways, thank you so much for watching this review. If you haven't seen Logan yet, what the fuck are you doing? Go to like the nearest cinema to you and just buy the first ticket, because come on, it's Logan, it's the Wolverine. It's the last time you can see him on the big screen. Not Hugh Jackman, but Logan. Well, Hugh Jackman's Logan. Unless they do some, like, playing movies from the past and stuff. Okay, anyways, give this video a huge thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe to the button below. And, yeah. Bye!